gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Chargers. Up next, look at Goixerri and Zulaika up there. Renegades versus Chargers all day today. We close it out with this top-ranked matchup. First matchup this season between Zulaika and Goixerri. Played twice last season. Goixerri won them both. See if that'll hold true again here in Spring 24 Battle Court. Goixerri has a serve. We are ready to begin. Here's a serve. We begin. Forehand rebote, power to the inside. Zulaika lines it up. Rebote well placed. Better catch there by Goixerri. Crashes into the sidewall. Hard backhand. Rebote forehand. Stopped in the air. Here's Goixerri. Opens up for the carom. Not opening up enough. Stopped on the outside. Zulaika. Powerful throw. Is tipped. First point of our final match to Zulaika of the Chargers.
Overpowering power here from Zulaika. Just really well done.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Goixerri opens up with the backhand. Here's a rebote, forehand. Powered over the top to the inside. What a scoop by Goixerri. Rebote forehand laid up there by Zulaika. Goixerri backs up, stops there at the 9 line. Shoots a 2-wall. Zulaika gets up there before the second bounce. His carom return is low. That caught the pad, and the pad is bad.
He wanted that carom so bad. Really trying to, again, like we said once upon a time, like slicing cheese at the deli counter. You want it thin. I don't know that everybody out there wants it thin, but if you like your cheese thin, that's what Zulaika was trying to do. Caught the pad.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. Here's Goixerri at the 11 line, backhand. Into the corner, rebote forehand. Power to the inside, that just does clear the overhead screen. Rebote, power to the inside. Here's Goixerri. Wall. It's too wide. That lands out of play. Oh, what a serve by Zulaika. That brings him to a 3-1 lead.
So Goixerri's trying to get a running start on that. May have been better off just watching it come off the side wall and lining up a catch.
Goixerri from the left side, backhand. Dropped into the corner. There's a rebote forehand by Zulaika. Zulaika, hard play, high off the front wall. Goixerri into the 2-wall. That one too wide. 4-1 advantage for Zulaika.
Goixerri may be feeling a little bit of pressure to try to land something. Obviously, he throws the 2-all as effectively from the costado as anybody who's ever played at Magic City. So for him to land it wide there in singles, a little surprising.
Goixerri opens up with the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Forehand powered inside. Good catch there by Goixerri. Backhand. Forehand, rebote sent up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. 2 points for Goixerri. One coming up the middle. Goixerri on the rebote. Keeps it inside. Zulaika, nice catch. Hard backhand follows. Hard backhand again. Goixerri out at the 8 line. Tries to turn it into a 2-wall. That's too low. Zulaika with 5 points. He's got a possible set point.
I can't remember, and I'm not the statistician. I know you are. I can't remember the last time that I saw Goixerri plant one in the middle of the pad on a costado 2-all. Statmaster 2024. Anything?
We'll get you something. It'll churn something out here in a minute.
All right. Punch cards.
Rebote left side by Zulaika. Big bounce, and it's tipped. Point and set. Zulaika 6-2. Minute and a half on the board. Will come back and play. Set 2.
So, Zulaika taking it to Goixerri. Now, as I'm looking at the play from today, Goixerri did lose the first match. It was a doubles match, so that was a bit on these. That's a bit surprising. Goixerri usually on the winning side of things. Obviously, the most dominant player we have here at Magic City. We have some dominant players right behind him, but consistently these last 3 years, he's just been, I mean, he's just such a fiery player. Zulaika coming into his own here in his 2nd year of Battle Court. Again, getting used to this court is so important. And Zulaika is basically bringing the aggressiveness to Goixerri. Goixerri, obviously, we saw this the other day, not leaving the court. I forgot who it was, but staying out on the court.
Inaki.
It was Inaki.
That's right. Came out there. That's right. Gave him some fluids. Talked to him. That was great. That was great teamwork there.
That's right. In this case, there's something we said. Look,
yeah.
I'll take the minute 30 break, but I have no desire to go in the cage.
Probably a long minute 30 here for Goixerri. He just wants to play and get a point up on the board and win this match in 3 sets.
Talk about poking the bear. Yeah. I imagine that is a poked bear.
Yeah, it looks like he's ready to throw this serve through the front glass. See what happens here. Set 2. Ready to begin. Second serve begins our 2nd set. Rebote left side by Goixerri. Here's Zulaika into the 2-wall. Stopped by Goixerri on the outside. Powerful throw over the top. That's going to land in and score. First point of our 2nd set to Goixerri. Nice catch overhead by Goixerri. Backhand to the inside. Stopped overhead by Zulaika. Zulaika low runner. Here's Goixerri. Blast the backhand just out of reach. Zulaika digs out the rebote on the back end. Goixerri caught the corner. Here's Zulaika. Faked the two-wall, kept it inside where it scores.
The ability to fake is so important. Goixerri's got one of the best fakes on the roster, as does his brother Aratz. They both have really, really good fakes. By fake, we mean when they catch it specifically on the costado and they're leaning back, you don't know if they're going inside or throwing the two-wall.
Here's Goixerri, inside placement.
Good read.
Nice scoop there by Zulaika, the two-wall.
Oh, what a catch.
Reach by Goixerri. He scooped it, put it inside where it scores. 2-1 lead for Goixerri of the Renegades.
Got to give Zulaika credit trying to make that catch, though. He saw it coming back about 1,000 miles an hour, and he said, I'm standing here. Let me just try to catch this thing. Didn't work out the way he wanted, but.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up. What a catch by Goixerri. That crossed the side wall. Here's Zulaika from up the 8. Low runner again. Goixerri's nice catch. Hard backhand follows. Forehand rebote. Trying to get it overhead. Zulaika leaping grab. This one caught the corner. Goixerri stands in there. Goixerri's carom blasted in to score. 3-1 lead for Goixerri.
I mean, this is an aggressive style of play from Goixerri that we're used to seeing. But seeing it against Zulaika, who's also playing aggressively, it's just beautiful. Look at how hard they're fighting it out. It's not. I'm going to say this. It's missing the fun element that Goixerri Douglas has. You know, those are aggressive fun matches. This is just aggressive. Oh, what a serve!
Well placed serve by Goixerri. That's an ace. 4-1 lead. Great catch by Zulaika, backhand. Goixerri let it pass, looking for it on the backhand. Nice play to the inside. Zulaika coming cross court. What a scoop. Here's Goixerri just beyond the 10 line. Big backhand. This one clears the overhead screen. Zulaika missed the rebote. 5-1 lead for Goixerri. He's looking to push this to a third and decisive set.
The problem that you get into when you're backpedaling, as Zulaika was there, is that you become sometimes convinced that you're not going to get there, so you focus more on your running than you are on the ball. You've got to maintain a laser-like focus on the ball. Watch that ball come into the cesta. Focus on the ball. If it passes you, it passes you. But if you start thinking about your footwork, it's easy to miss that rebote.
Big backhand there by Zulaika. Rebote powered again. Out of reach. Zulaika now digs one out. Nicely played to the inside. Scooped by Goixerri. There's the backhand. Rebote left side. Inside placement. Just out of reach. Here's Goixerri again. Zulaika advancing up at the 6 line. Powers it inside. Goixerri looking for the rebote. Inside placement. There's a scoop. The 2-wall. But that's too wide. Point and set. Goixerri takes it 6-1. We're going to a third set. 1 minute and 30 seconds.
No question that Goixerri dominated and won in that second set. He will come back to the ESPN 3 players cage this time. Zulaika, 2 missed opportunities there. 1-2 wall that he might normally throw and a carom that he might normally throw. Again, knowing he was so far behind in the points for that second set. Just not willing to risk it. So Zulica winning the first set 6-2. Goixerri winning the second set 6-1.
And game day still up for grabs here. Guess not really up for grabs. That would insinuate that one team would win it. There's a chance for the Chargers to tie. Both teams would finish the day with 4 points. This is the first of 3 matchups between the Renegades and Chargers, and all of them, Stu, are coming here middle March to middle of April. All in about a 1-month span, you'll be seeing these teams go at it 3 times. 2 of the top contenders, and they're playing like it today.
Goixerri already back on the court. Zulaika. It all comes down to this third set. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. Zulaika won the first set. Goixerri won the second set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin set number 3. Zulaika will serve to Goixerri. Backhand by Goixerri. Here's the rebote. Zulaika up at the 8 line. Powers it to the inside. Scoop is tipped. Zulaika on the board first in our 3rd and decisive set.
That'll tell you how much heat was on that ball. Goixerri, you can count on one hand the scoops that he's missed in 2024. That would be one of them. That ball was coming fast and hard right at his feet.
Fault over serve. Second serve coming up.
Beautiful serve. Going deep to the box. That's what you want to see. You want to see it come deep to the box and crossing the side wall there. About the 11-12 line. Setting up a difficult catch for your opponent. And also making it difficult for him to do anything coming out of the corner.
What a catch. Goixerri ripped that ball off the side wall. Rebote coming out. Zulaika powers it to the inside. Good catch by Goixerri. Backhand. Stopped overhead. Here's Zulaika. Backhand just out of reach. Goixerri coming back for it. Makes the save to the inside. Zulaika got to dig another one. He does. Sends Goixerri into the backcourt. Stops there at the 11 line. Backhand. Hard play to the inside. Comes shooting out. Turn 2 walls. But that is too wide. Goixerri. It's his first point and the serve.
Saw that leaving the sidewall. Was just had a bit too much on it to land in. Good effort by Zulaika. Also, this rebote that he threw back here, that's court awareness, something that he might not have thrown even 6 months ago.
Backhand clears the overhead screen. Goixerri on the move up at the 7 line. Dropped inside. Scoop by Zulaika. Backhand low runner. Stopped here by Goixerri. Goixerri to the inside, just out of reach. Rebote's there, but it's not played. 2 points for Goixerri.
We'll see if Zulica is able to keep the gap close or advance past Goixerri.
High hard backhand, open it up. Goixerri up at the 5 line, turns it lower. Zulaika caught it in the air into the 2 wall, but that is too wide. 3-1 lead for Goixerri.
So good thinking. The thinking behind the shot was he knew that he had Goixerri backpedaling to the outside. Difficult for him to make the catch, although Goixerri is one of those guys who will make that catch. But the inside was wide open. He didn't see the inside, or if he did, he just opted not to throw it there. That inside, if he would have been able to have switched his positioning just slightly, inside was wide open.
Rebote left side. Goixerri just keeps it inside. Big bouncer controlled and juggled. Juggling on the catch of Zulaika. That is a 4-1 lead for Goixerri. There's a strong backhand. Again, Goixerri left side rebote. Hard to the inside. Scoop
Off the tip.
is tipped. Goixerri has brought it to 5-1. Possible set. A possible match point. Goixerri again looking for that rebote. Inside placement. Scoop by Zulaika. Zulaika aggressively. What a nice pick up there at the 8. Goixerri throws it wall to wall. Rebote forehand is missed. Point, set, and match. Goixerri takes it in 3 sets. Renegades win the game day 5-3. Stay tuned for the post-game show coming your way in just a few moments.